Well, Ricardo Baretzky is the president of CyberPol and principal cybersecurity advisor to Ascot Barclays Cybersecurity Group, and he joins us now. Ricardo Baretzky, thanks for joining us. So what kind of defences can be put in place by companies and organisations to stop these kind of attacks happening in the future?
It's very, very difficult to stop these kind of attacks. I think what we have to focus on is the way the security system works worldwide. First, the international community needs to understand that these cyber attacks is only in evolution stages. And what we have witnessed here is a kind of critical infrastructure cyber attack, which combines the mess in the one side, but also the critical infrastructure where hospitals were one of the main targets here. So this is a very sensitive but difficult question to answer and to say, well, what is the solution? In itself, that there has to be new steps in the international cyber law.
And what's happening at the moment, Ricardo, would you think, in terms of trying to track down who might actually be behind this attack? And are they ever going to be able to find out who was responsible for this?
I doubt very strongly if there will ever be accountability for any attack similar. What we have witnessed here is a potential group that has many colors. So they more than likely do not belong to one single group, even though they claim to be. And more important is that this attack shows us that a day zero or zero-day vulnerability indeed exists. And that is one of the big questions that the cyber industry has had for a long time. Will we reach a zero-day vulnerability situation? And I think we have seen the possibility absolutely being there.
Ricardo, it's worth just explaining to our viewers what you mean by zero-day vulnerability. That's when everything is kind of wiped out and we start again from scratch, correct?
Well, yes and no. It means that ineffectively it can cripple the critical infrastructure on a global scale, not only on a national scale. For example, this kind of attack we've witnessed, have it taken place against a major stock market, then things would be a lot different at this moment. And that is where the danger lays, in the fact that the cyber industry is far more advanced than governments, and governments has to realize that they are allowing tools to be developed that can be used effectively against them. And this is certainly a indication that a potential zero-day vulnerability could definitely exist in the future, and in very near future as such.
Okay, Ricardo Baretzky from the Ascot Barclays Cybersecurity Group, thanks very much for joining us.